Hi everybody, it's Jay Morielli again. Welcome to tutorial number 5. We're going to build a Hall bar array. This is used for testing material properties of the graphene. And we're going to start by, I created a cell called Hall bar template, and we're going to add we're going to make a template. We're going to add our graphene pad that we made in a previous tutorial. Graphene pad. Give me I'm going to place an extra pad here just to get my spacing right. There we go. And then we're going to select this cell and delete it. Okay, there we go. And now I've created a list of points to make the connections between, I'm going to select layer number 2, and now I'm going to make the graphene channels between the pads. So the first one is here. Okay. And the next point for the box is there. Box. So that's the first contact. It's a 1 micron channel. Good. Now the next one. All right, so that connects the 2 voltage sources, 2 pads for making voltage measurements, and now we'll make the cross piece where the current flows. All right. Okay, so now we've made our graphene channels. Now we're going to make our guide, which is going to serpentine around this. And this point is 320, 50. So I want to go 10 mils in each direction. So that'll be 330, 60 in the lower left-hand corner. Start there. Oops, wrong thing. We want to draw a polygon. And we're just going to wing our way around it. Oh, shoot. I have to start over. once the thing is completed, then you hit the middle mouse button, and now you have a complete template. So now we're going to actually go and make the hall bar now that we have our template. And we'll make the hall bar core first, as we did in the last one. So we need a new cell. Hall bar core. And we're going to place the template. Oops, wrong one. Hall bar template. Okay, and we're going to put it in the center of this cell. So in the bottom left-hand corner, the coordinates are 0, 0. Click once, the left-hand button, and escape to place it. Okay, so now we have our template, and we can go through and start by putting our pads in, our boxes. And the reason I do this is because the Boolean functions only seem to work with the pads and not with cells. Couldn't get it to work with cells, so you wouldn't have to do this twice. Perhaps there's a better way to do this, but as a new user to the tool, this is the best way I could come up with. All right, now I'm going to type in my points again. Oops. Let's try this again. I can't spell. All right. Do the second vertical bar. And now we'll do the horizontal bar. Okay, so now all our graphene areas, all our positive space has been created. Now we're going to create the area where the negative space will be, so we can do the Boolean operation. So we're going to go back to box, and we're going to trace this thing out again. Oops, not box. It will be the polygon tool. So bear with me while I trace this out again. Seems to be a little easier once you have the template there. Seems to snap to it. Okay, so we've got our two spaces created. We're going to select the template and we're going to delete it. And then we're going to go to the pad, the form select, and select all the top dielectric stuff. So we have 9 items. We're going to go to the utility tool menu and set that as A. And then for B, we'll set the outline for B. We'll change layers so it ends up on the top dielectric and graphene layer. And then we'll go to Boolean tools A, X, or B, and then delete A and B. And then now that gives us our core feature. All right, now we can actually build the hall bar now. So we want a new cell, cell name, hall bar. We're going to paste our core in. Okay, then we're going to paste in our contacts. Okay, now we're going to open up the graphene for the metal contacts and make another cell to speed up the process here. And cells are handy because you can make changes to this cell, and if you use this cell multiple places, it'll propagate through your entire design. Okay, so the next step is let's hide the contacts. Let's go to the exposed graphene layer and go through and put in our box tool. Put in our expose the graphene for the contacts. Okay, so I'm going to go make a quick another cell here. New cell. Cell name. And we're going to call it HR bar lead contacts vertical. And we're going to use the box tool here. So on layer 3, we're going to expose the graphene. And that didn't work. Let's try it again. Oops. Escape, backspace, clear everything. got something wrong with my coordinates here. And that doesn't look right, so we're going to see what's wrong by selecting the forms and then look at the properties. And that didn't go right either. Oh, I see. Nice. Okay. So that opens the graphene area, and now we want to put a gold contact on top of that to metallize it. And we'll try our contacts again. So far, so good. All right. So now we can go place our our lead on the, now we can go back to our hall bar. And where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. So now we'll just place the cell that we just made. Hall bar vertical contact. And we'll place it. So we'll have to place it again. And set that there. And set that there. And now we're going to rotate this 180 degrees. And move it into place. Grab this one. Rotate 180 degrees. All right, now we're going to repeat that same, we're going to copy, we're going to rotate it 90 degrees. And we're going to move it into place. Copy. Rotate 180 degrees. Move. All right. So that concludes the fabrication of the hull bar. And we'll just take a quick look. We'll turn off all the extra features and unselect everything. Okay, so here's the hull bar. You can see the core structure. If I zoom in, you can see this will be the 1 micron channel. The center to center here is 180 microns. And then you can see all the, oops. And you can see all the contacts. All right, so let's look at the right one. Okay. What? All right, I'm turning off all the. Okay, so this is the core structure. Graphene is, and dielectric is in all the dark areas, and all the green areas are material that's going to be removed. So these structurals will stand up in a little cutout, will be little islands, and then we'll go expose the graphene areas, as shown here, and the channels here are exposed graphene to make the contacts a little bit closer to the hull bar, and then we'll add the metal for the contacts. Okay, thank you.